Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. It's what you have been waiting for. We've got Meagan Good from NBC's Deception on the phone. Meagan, are you there?
I am here. How are you?
I'm great,
We're
Meagan.
great. Thank you for being with us.
Now, Meagan, before we get started, I have to tell you that when we found out that we were interviewing you, Aaron was so excited, and then I had to break the news to him because I had to tell him that you were married, and I have to say that his heart was broken. And then also, Meagan, I have to say that I was at church yesterday, and I saw a very good sermon from Devon Franklin. I think you're familiar with the gentleman.
Yes, I am.
So I had to break the news to Aaron and let him know that you were married. So congratulations on that. So with your busy schedule, working on Deception and obviously being married, how do you balance it all?
You know, you just got to take it day by day.
Mm-hmm.
The hours are long on set, and there's always a lot going on. And, you know, you got to memorize, and you got to get ready for the physical sites and all kinds of crazy stuff. And but it's what I prayed for, and so it's like, you know, you just got to take it day by day and put your best foot forward in every single kind of point to point and enjoy the journey, you know, and that's what I've been doing.
Well, Meagan, I got to say, I'm glad you took him away from Oprah, because I saw Oprah and her eyes were on him. She was so encouraged by him. Does he give you like the, you know, like the morning thing of the day or what?
Does he what?
Does he give you like the morning inspiration of the day?
Well, that could be taken in a couple different ways, Aaron.
Hey, now we're Christian here.
Right. You know, we both try to facilitate morning inspiration for each other.
Definitely. Now we actually have a question from one of our Facebook friends, Danielle Motley, wanted to know what initially drew you to the role of Joanna in Deception.
What drew me to it was I just thought she was so interesting and so much kind of fun. Creatively as an actor, it was exciting to think about, you know, I could play this vulnerable, flawed character, have this great kind of moral compass, and she is very tough, and she has stopped nothing to pursue justice. She's very loyal and good-hearted, and I just felt like creatively it was exciting. Also, at the show, I just thought the show was amazing. I loved the cast, and it was something that made it for me to finally be able to step up and just, you know, be given that opportunity. So it was just exciting.
Now, speaking of the cast, it's filled with some very talented actors. What do you think you've learned just in, you know, the episodes that you've filmed already? Do you think you've learned anything new from anyone in particular?
Yeah, kind of everyone. Mm-hmm. You know, everyone has their own way of approaching things. One of the things I really love about Catherine LaRosa is she has this amazing quality that we all have as children, that I feel like life experience kind of erases or makes us like pure self-conscious. It doesn't have, it's like, it's still intact the way it was when she was, where she just trusts all of her instincts. She's insecure, she's not, doesn't second guess. She just like kind of builds her way through and just, you know, does whatever comes naturally, and I think it's so awesome to watch. You know, because actors, we all overthink, second guess, and we're not sure, and we're going to try something and it's not funny, you know.
Now, I got to ask, have you read the entire script to the very end?
I just finished the last one last night.
Oh, so you know. Oh, and I can't even ask that question. I can't wait to ask after this show is done, because I have a feeling it's not Julian, because Julian got you a Mercedes and you belong with that guy, not your cop friend.
I can't comment.
Oh, Aaron is just like cannot
I'm
even
just
sit still
trying.
right now.
I'm just, well, I saw both episodes and I'm hooked now. I'm hooked because this is a crazy family. I mean, these
Yes.
are some crazy people.
Yes, they are the quintessential dysfunctional family, and someone's a murderer.
Yes. Now, you don't
Right.
come from such a crazy family yourself. You've been in acting since I believe you were 4, right? How has that journey been?
It's been a blessing, My mom has been very much a part of everything, and she's just been, she's not a stage mom at all. She's very honest. She's kept us me and my sister, very cemented in God and just focused on what's important, and that's not being a celebrity. It's going to work, doing something you love to do for a living. If something comes out of it, use your platform to glorify God and just be a light. It's been awesome. Awesome journey.
That's awesome, Meagan. And what would you say is the biggest difference? Because we're so familiar with all your films, but now you're kind of more in an intense schedule with television. What's been the difference for you, personally, and as far as technically, as far as your job? What's been the transition from you to go from film to actually doing television?
It was more about the opportunity, in film and in everything. People tend to pigeonhole you as who they think you are, and for me, like, all right, if I want a different opportunity, then I have to do something different. And when I read this character, it's just everything I want to do and have wanted to do for a couple of years rolled into one character. It was very scary at first, the TV is a huge commitment, and then also coming just as, I was getting engaged and ready to get married, so there was a lot going on. But it's been really great in terms of what I've learned. It's been really great for me to have grown a lot, and just our focus has been on each other,
Definitely.
Now, you've also produced your own film, right? Tell us about that.
I produced 4 films now. I produced a film called Miles from Home, which is a really cool film about teenage prostitution. It's about this kid's story as he tries to put his life back together. And then I produced another film called Video, and it's kind of the story of, when it comes to a girl that comes to California pursuing acting career in a certain world, what happens behind the scenes. And then I also produced on I've been taking and Friend.
Wow, that's a full schedule.
Yeah,
right there.
how do you balance it all? I mean, I know we talked about it before, and then also, do you prefer one over the other now that you've done some producing? Do you kind of prefer to be in that chair versus the performing, the actress chair?
You know what? I just directed my first music video. My younger cousin used to be, and so I just did the first music video, and I'm really proud of it. It's called Wild Out, and look at it on Vimeo or Vivo. And I'm so bitten by the bug. And the only thing that makes me as good and as high as acting is directing at this point.
Very good.
So there'll be a lot.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Now, real quick, you tweet a lot, and you got a lot of Twitter followers following you. You tweeted recently that somebody that was very inspirational in your life now has their own book. Can you tell us about that?
I said they what?
Yeah, you mentioned
I
that.
have their own book.
Yes, as someone when you were a teenager. Who was that?
Yeah. Cornetta Jones. She basically has been my spiritual mom to me. And I used to go to her acting class when I was a young girl. And as I got older, she coached me for many, many years. But I went to her youth group, a church called Impact. And we talked about, Jesus. And we are you done with GOT and stuff like that. So anyways, Liz was there when I got saved and was definitely the catalyst. And she's an amazing person. It saved my life. And she wrote a book, and so I wanted to and make sure people knew about it. And it's the site, and it's on Amazon.com.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just love her.
Well, we thank you so very much for taking a moment with us.
Yes, and just thank you for being inspiring and so honest. You know, so many times there's challenges in Hollywood to be who you really are, and just I want to applaud you for doing that, Meagan.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't forget to watch Deception every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.